So you guys should probably switch to a different camera totally, like camera three,
camera 3.
We're so far off here. All right, so hi, welcome to fan service.
Also really bright.
Yeah, pyro and this crazy lighting, you gotta love it. Welcome to fan service, the official talk show of the Diabolical League of Awesome. We come down every week. Go to camera 3. No, it's on 1. Anyways, so we come down to Earth and have lots of fun, and we're in Halloween mode.
Yep. But remember, a nuclear reactor to lights is a bad idea.
Yeah,
damn you, pyro.
Likes to tinker with things.
They're also hamster powered.
Anyway, so we're going to start each week with our Geek Week News, which we're going to make this quick because we have a great show today. The zombie apocalypse and you. How to survive the zombie apocalypse. And I think we might have a victim that turned into a zombie that we're going to use as a model, but you see all the weapons. Funny story, the cops tried to stop them with these weapons today because let's play with them outside where people can see. Not going to happen. So, first off, I have 4 stories. 1, Seth MacFarlane is going to host the Oscars. Do anyone else find that weird? I'm expecting 3 hours of Family Guy jokes.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's all I'm expecting, which I'm going to be like, do I really want to watch?
That's pretty much all Ted was.
Yeah, that's what I told you that was what Ted was going to be.
So,
The question is, was it funny though?
No.
No, Family Guy stopped being funny a long time ago.
Well, there you go.
Okay, so next up, these rumors of the original X-Men cast trying to make another series of X-Men movies keep swirling around. Does anybody actually care?
I actually heard the rumors and no.
I heard the rumors are circulating around the next X-Men film.
Yeah, but that's a totally different cast. They're talking about bringing it back for another series of films with them in the future.
No, where it's like another First Class, but before.
No, like X-Men 4 after that crappy X-Men 3.
You mean after they killed off half of the original cast
Yeah,
to do that?
They keep talking.
Well, hey, it is X-Men. Death is a revolving door to them, so.
It is.
It's comic universe. Death is a revolving door.
But more so for the X-Men.
The only thing I heard, pretty much, if they are doing that, it's going to be kind of silly, but I heard they're going after Wolverine.
Wolverine's got his own things going on anyways.
The only one I heard about that was they're going to bring back Patrick Stewart to play Professor X.
We had a hard day getting this show going today.
In the next X-Men First Class film.
I heard that one too.
That's the only one I've heard.
So, who here has not seen the animated Dark Knight Rises cartoon? Sidewinder, Larry. Where are you?
I have the copy. I was watching Avengers. I was watching Avengers.
Anyways, it is so freaking awesome. I'm so excited for this cartoon.
But ask me about the comic book, I read that.
Everyone's read the comic
Yeah.
book, but it was a really good adaptation of the comic book.
Yeah.
I was like floored at how awesome this was. And I don't understand why Marvel can't make awesome animated movies like that.
Because Marvel likes to go for the little kids, and I can't talk today.
I'm telling you, we've had a horrible day just getting this show ready. And so, lastly, the fall TV started. Doctor Who's had a season finale after 5 episodes. They're taking a break.
It's a mid-season.
Yeah.
Really? After 5 episodes? Matilda? Is that even acceptable?
Because they're starting it off with the new companion with the Christmas special. They usually start their seasons off with the Christmas special, but they're choosing to use it to launch the new companion.
No.
I can understand that one. The new Ninja Turtles cartoon hit, and I loved it. It had this weird stop-motion quality to it. It was like a comic book. Have you watched it yet? It's really worth watching because it is really, really, really good.
I saw the season premiere of Clone Wars.
Clone Wars, how was that?
It was awesome. People died. And
we
limbs got cut off.
We watched Super Jail last night.
Yeah.
Super Jail is just awesome. You cannot go wrong with Super Jail. And then Once Upon a Time, great season premiere. Great. Did you watch it, Matilda?
No, unfortunately. I want to start at the beginning because I haven't seen it yet.
You need to start it at the beginning. It was so good the way they brought it back. And Last Resort's okay. Revolution I just don't get. I mean, any other shows you guys watch that are new?
There was one that disappeared off the face of the earth. Can't remember what it was though.
It's not pork. You guys?
Oh, it was the one with the aliens in the neighborhood or something, wasn't it?
Oh no, that one just started. The Neighbors.
Yeah.
It's got an interesting concept. I'll give it some time to see if it works. Bless you. Sneeze again. It's going to be $5 for me to bless you.
Everything I've read about it so kind of sucks.
Yeah, it's just weird. So that's our Rushed Geek Week news. We are now going to watch something that happened on the moon this week.
Yeah.
And when we come back, Zombie Apocalypse and You, How to Survive the Zombie Apocalypse, that's coming. With our weapons experts here, and
I wonder
Wait,
what
wait,
consider
wait,
us
wait a second.
experts.
Wait, why are we even including him?
you cannot fight zombies without some sort of weird contraption from a mad scientist.
Well, he's
Must
right.
it be him?
He's our only mad scientist we have. What do you expect him to be? Okay, so let's get
You
to
got
it.
Shanghai.
This is something that happened on the moon this week, talking about mad scientists. Now, I understand why you're a little mad, because it did result in something quite large. But,
You're welcome.
are we ready?
We're ready.
All right, start the video. Let's go. I'm going to go find this victim.
Alright. Was it 100 rounds of armor-piercing rounds, 2 high-powered rifles, about 50 grenades.
Hey.
Huh?
What is that?
Why is that?
Smells like uranium.
I'm thinking of Protocol 57 on this one.
Warning. Unstoppable mech attack in progress. Red alert.
Oh no, where did shoot it?
Damn you, Kyle! You just had one step, didn't you?
It's not my fault!
I always blame you!
Well, you know it is my fault! I love these days! Okay, so, welcome back. Yes, Pyro decided to make a giant rampaging robot with a plutonium core. I don't
You're
know
welcome.
how you guys let him get it in. Mars, I should punch him in the face or something.
Well, I tried to sneak by them.
Yes, so, the zombie apocalypse in you. We all know it's going to come, but we don't want to be
I
unprepared.
think you're overshooting it there. Really, I don't think there's going to be a zombie apocalypse.
Zombies don't talk. Okay, this is our zombie victim. We found her outside wandering around
Don't
totally.
we have a talking zombie on
You know,
staff?
I tripped. I ran into a door.
Sure, zombie. Eat his brains.
Oh.
So, here's the deal. We all play video games, read books, watch movies, and they make things look really, really cool on how to kill zombies. Go adjust our lighting.
I already did.
Adjust it again. So, what would the practicality be
She's okay. You
of
can put it down.
actually
Okay. You sure?
surviving a zombie apocalypse with the random things? So, who better to lead us than Legend Larry, our resident zombie hunter, Sidewinder, our go-to guy who knows about all this stuff, and Pyro, our mad scientist who is going to make a lot of weird stuff, and
I made a giant robot.
our zombie here. I don't like that smile. Okay, so let's start. You guys pick a weapon, and let's talk about the practicality of it, how to use it, should you or should you not use it.
Well, then we'll go first.
And we have a model here, but we can't make too much of a mess because the
Okay.
brains don't come out of the wall. They told me.
I like for novelty, so I found this little set here. Yeah, we got a basically a chisel and a hammer.
Okay,
vacuum.
so here's what I'm wondering about chisel and hammer. How close do you have to get for that to be effective?
Well, this
Because it's not like you could throw it.
No, this would be more like, say, a tag team effort. You know, you have a buddy, a battle buddy, that knocks it down, and basically, if your first shot didn't, if your buddy shot didn't kill him, you can come up behind and.
Okay.
Just
But
called
that
distraction.
doesn't, to me, and granted I'm not the brightest crayon on the box, but that doesn't seem exactly practical because you've got to be so close to the zombie.
I didn't say it was fully practical, but it gets points for novelty. Well,
Yeah.
this isn't the best thing, and you wouldn't want to do this alone. You want to do it with a battle buddy. And basically, think of it like the battlefield and the Spartan field. You got someone that comes up behind and just finishes them off. This is a finishing tool.
Well, it gets kind of
The coup de
boring.
grace.
If you think of it this way,
Double tap.
it gets kind of boring after killing so many zombies. You got a whole bunch of those slothy, run slow zombies. You got to have fun with it. Like, you know, like you saw a couple of movies like, hey, shoot Burt Reynolds with a sniper rifle. I say Burt Reynolds. He has to find one that matches Burt Reynolds in the field.
So,
Well, don't forget
I
Zombieland,
don't like
Zombie
this
Kill of the
zombie.
Week.
She's
Yeah.
looking at me funny. You go stand next to
Fine,
her.
I'll stand here. I'll be brave.
Okay,
Not a lot.
no, okay. Basically, we're good right about to here, okay? See? Safety zone.
You know the thing's on wheels, right?
Oh,
She's like tied up. So,
You're supposed to put the brakes on it.
Well,
Can't you do anything right today?
I don't believe in locking things.
she's
Apparently so.
if you don't have a tied up zombie, now I don't think novelty's going to save you.
Hey,
Yeah,
I just
no-
point out for novelty. Show it off here. Literally, you show a practical weapon.
I got no,
Give
I'm
us a
gonna show one
practical
off.
weapon.
practical weapon?
I don't want you holding any weapons.
I want him to show off the thing. I think you should get a little closer and I really need an up close demonstration of that last one.
Okay.
Don't be pushing me. Don't be pushing me. Are you threatening me?
Next time we're totally going to bring Scythe. Scythe is our resident zombie. He hid from us when we were talking about zombie apocalypse. So, all right. What do you have, Legendary?
I got a pipe. A big old, almost close to, you can describe it as mostly a tool where you find out, because in the zombie apocalypse, most people are going to be dead, so you're going to have tools laying around. So, one hurt to pretty much try to get something that's hefty. Pretty much almost,
You know what could go really good with that pipe?
A machine gun?
You know me so well.
Let him talk about his pipe. You put
Machine
guns
guns.
on pipes.
only you, Pyro. But yeah, this mostly because of girth. It's pretty much hefty, good swing. This is pretty much like, yeah, if you can't find a rifle or buddies to, or even a swords or whatnot, this is better than nothing. You can smack the heck out of in the head, you know.
That's a great theory, but you know what I think? I think your guts are almost as tasty as your brains. I think while you're just trying to pound away, just come here.
She does have some pointy shoes.
So I'm talking about my guts, but no, but still.
You're used to this.
But yeah, but
What
still,
you're
but
saying is, if
it's a
I
talking
come up to
one.
you from behind,
She's not even turned yet. That's the thing. That's so weird.
She has to be on her way to turn. I mean, look at her.
She's talking.
Well, zombies do talk. Scythe, we can't shut
You
that
just
No,
at the beginning
he's
of the zombies
undead.
Don't talk.
Focus.
But anyway,
No,
Focus.
leave me alone.
but getting back to focus, pretty much, yeah, it's a girthy weapon. Smack them in the brains. They got no brains. They can't bite. They can't bite. They can't go after you.
Okay, so what's the deal with zombie brains? If they eat brains,
would you like to know the deal with brains?
yes, I would love to know the deal with brains.
Come here.
Okay, why do you want to hit them in the head? I mean, how do we know that's actually going to work?
Yeah,
Well-
that's a good question. How do we know it's not gonna
Well, if we don't hit them in the head, we could probably hit them in the jaw so they can't chew anymore. Either
I can
way,
swallow if I have a straw.
yeah, but think about it. They can't bite. They can't infect you. They can't.
Basic zombie strategy, go for the head.
Well, it's any part of them that gets into your bloodstream. It'll affect you. So if they have a stumpy arm with a bone sticking out and they stab you with it, you're infected.
That'll work.
True.
Yes, it's it's gooey.
So I just need to like rub up against a tree really hard and be like, hey baby, come lick my shoulder.
Yeah, pretty much. It'll work.
Yeah.
I
So
like this zombie. Anyways,
You're worrying me now, actually.
so we've all seen the things where zombies like have half a head. What's the best way to make sure you clearly take the head off?
shoulders.
No.
A shotgun blast to the face.
Can't argue with that one.
I've got a lovely jawline. You wouldn't want to do that.
Don't tempt me.
Shotguns. Okay, shotguns are like the classic zombie weapon. Are we all in agreement here?
Yeah.
You know what makes this a
So,
better zombie
in
weapon?
agreement? Tilda, that, yeah.
Oh,
Shotguns.
Oh.
just had to come out with the bigger one,
Now
didn't you?
that is a
Tactical
shotgun.
shotguns.
Now, not that I want to know this for personal reasons, but don't shotguns only have 2 shells?
Okay,
That's
No,
it.
they have more.
So-
that one can carry
but
8
two of
and
the-
1 in the chamber.
8 and 1 of the. So if I've got, let's say theoretically, 10 zombie friends.
Yeah.
Then it's pow, 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 pow,
Well,
pow,
see,
pow,
there's
pow,
also some
pow,
shotguns.
And 10. Boom!
Yep.
There's also some shotguns that, on occasion,
That's 10.
have a bayonet on them. So it also has a knife.
Exactly. Also, if you're trained enough, combat load. Little just plop it in, boom.
all right, but shotguns have a wide spread. So
Unless
is this
you're using-
another close weapon,
Actually,
or you just kind of
actually, shotguns have both buckshot, which is what you think of as a spread, and it's got slug, which
the
basically
slugs.
It's a
slug
big-
is like basically a bullet about that big around and makes basically that big a hole. So yeah,
bigger.
well, that's a hole going in. Then it's like this coming out.
Yeah. Pretty
So,
big.
You know, some 2 or 3 inch slug will easily liquefy a
zombie.
brain.
I would say this, we're going back to your buckshot, there's nothing wrong with buckshot, because say like you had, like say her example, 10 of them, shoot them all an ankle, now they're all limping.
They can still crawl.
Doesn't matter, but now they're going to crawl
No,
slower.
Slower. That's the key.
Yes.
You don't.
Okay.
So
Here's the thing. The zombie apocalypse, ammo will probably be scarce after a while. You don't want to waste it killing with 1 shot per zombie. You just want to slow the zombies down so you can run faster.
Yep. Or they happen to be walking near that conventional, like a
Or
propane tank.
use up close melee weapon when they're basically helpless. Melee weapons, don't use ammo.
Like I could see
Or
a rail
bow and
working
arrow.
there, the hammer and whatever that staple thing was, but
Yeah.
not if they're running, because zombies can run, am I right?
This is like for finishing them off when they're done. Like, all right, you're not moving no more. They're going to be like
Not all
rambling.
the zombies are stupid. So let's continue with the ammo-filled weapons, because here's my other question. Everyone tries to go for the headshot.
Yeah.
All right?
And they're not good at it. And I had to say, I'm sorry. We apologize. You know, if you'd actually do some training, that'd be kind of cool. But yeah, you're not good at with the gun. Don't try to shoot a headshot with the gun, because either 1, you're gonna miss, or 2, you're gonna hit the buddy behind him and pretty much get 2 zombies mad at you. So
Because that's what I'm thinking. If we got a pack of shambling zombies, I'm not going for the head. I'm going for something lower to put them down, so then I can go stomp on their head.
yeah, it's like example, this gun right here.
Bring up the revolver.
No, this is a.
I don't understand
Just
that.
imagine this is being a 22 rifle, and people's like, "Well, it ain't nothing but a 45. It ain't worth nothing to me." Like, no, I would grab a 22.
Actually,
Ankle shots.
Actually, the 22, if anyone has read Max books, they will see he considers a 22 round probably the best one because you carry more rounds of it, and it's pretty accurate, and all you really got to do is hit for the
Not to
button.
mention, the 22 is also incredibly quiet. It's not as quiet as, say, a knife or anything, but still it's incredibly quiet. And as some of us have noticed, noise attracts zombies.
Exactly.
So a loud shotgun blast or a pistol shot or a rifle shot is going to attract more zombies to your location.
True, but
So ammo capacity is what it's going to come down to.
yeah, ammo capacity, but also
What about a Tommy gun? Or a chain gun?
I would say for that,
But I have an issue with something like that. It's fantastic. Don't get me wrong. Nothing beats shooting a minigun, but
a lot
it
of
shoots
ammo.
like 800 rounds a minute.
yeah, that's almost like a.
That zombie's going to be Swiss cheese by the time we're done.
Yeah, exactly.
that's
but then
that
what happens
zombie,
to the
any
other
zombie around it.
50 that you haven't? And what happens when you quickly run out of those rounds? You just went from 1,000 rounds to nothing.
Hey, we have a phone call.
We got a phone call. Awesome. But
Phone call.
I
Give
was
us 1 second. So also what?
I would say with the minigun, I would guess it goes to practicality. It's pretty much in the situations like with the minigun, you either want to make use of it, you want to actually go
You don't
down.
want to get too
Don't
close.
play with the dummies, okay? She's just a model to shoot at later.
But like I was saying, with the minigun, that's pretty much like gonna be like a defensive type of weapon. Like in this case, you see like a horde of zombies. Yeah, you unload the minigun, whole bunch of zombies. Yes.
Yeah, see, the
Do
thing
they
is,
have all the brains?
see, the other thing is, the miniguns are kind of a heavy weapon. You don't want to carry it around personally. That's something
We
you mount on
have
a
a
car.
caller. What? Hi, caller. How are you?
Can you hear us, caller?
Brains?
Good evening. We can't hear the caller.
I don't know if they have the audio set up in there right.
I had the audio set. Make sure it's turned up over there. Caller, we're having a little bit of technical issue in case you couldn't tell by our earlier things.
More gremlins.
So as we'll get to you in just a second. Don't go anywhere.
Try it now.
Hello?
Yeah, that's me in there.
Okay, the revolver.
It's
Yes.
okay that I hear voices, but the fact that you're hearing voices,
no, no,
oh, never mind.
Bummer.
Okay, caller, sorry, we can hear you now, but you
Call
got
back.
hung up. So 6 shots. How efficient is a 6-shot revolver?
Efficient?
Well, I mean,
No.
okay, does it pack more punch than, let's say, a 9mm?
Depends on the caliber.
No.
Depends.
It depends. This is a 22 Ruger, so it's like here's a assault one there. It's gonna be lighter. I would personally say a revolver is a good backup weapon,
Yeah.
not your primary. But if you end up in a situation where accuracy and a few rounds, what you need, or something that you can take the time and aim.
Bite me.
Revolvers are very accurate. Handguns are really accurate, but a revolver doesn't the problem. It's got a few rounds, and you got to take the time to reload them. So
Telling a zombie to not want to bite you is like telling a zombie not to be dead. Are
But-
you dumb?
But here's also the
Don't be
practicality.
dead.
But here's the practicality of it though. Unlike an automatic, if it pretty much get dirt, dust, it jams. A revolver does not. It's gonna
Does
hurt.
it really not jam?
No, that's why
it's a very simple mechanism because the fact what makes the jamming happen in an automatic weapon is because the moving parts are moving so quickly, they keep going. You have to recock.
So
And
a
shoot.
revolver would be a pretty good standby weapon to keep with you in a zombie apocalypse. That would
Yeah.
be very valuable.
A backup one.
Especially if you load it with shotgun shells.
yeah, and that could be done. Not some of them.
How big does that chamber have to be? Little shotgun shells.
A 410. The
Wow.
judge.
See, this is why I like these guys. They know exactly what to do.
But if nothing else, if you've seen certain other ones, like if you get, especially if you
kicking
got a
me.
zombie on the other side there and you got time to aim,
the
it's a good
spots.
backup one because you could take the time. Also, it's really easy for a panicking person to use an automatic weapon and just blow all their ammo. They're not, especially if they're not trained to think in 2 or 3 round bursts. They're not trained to think about ammo composition. They're just like,
So it would be safe to say that 95% of the public will just be the type, and
Yeah.
we'll
Yes.
be the cool ones going,
Yeah,
come on,
because
bring it."
this would be pretty much like, oh, I see that propane tank and there's 10 zombies.
This is how you know we played too many zombie games. We're looking for
See,
stuff
that's
to
how you know
shoot.
you play too many zombie games. Unless you're
There's a
using
propane
incendiary
tank.
rounds.
We can
Yeah,
set up
propane
the
tank
car
will
alarms to attract them and then just grenade it. I mean,
hey, Dead Island, Dead Rising, it's just training.
Yes.
That's all it is. It's training.
Yep.
not effective training though, because some of that stuff is not efficient.
Yeah, because
going from game to real life is kind of, yeah, you see some different, like, oh, really? It does that?
So, what else? Okay, so we've talked about
Firearms.
firearms. Let's talk about sharp, pointy objects.
Well,
I want people to attack me with the batleth because I'm guaranteed to survive.
this one.
I'll take that challenge.
I think I can take you with that right now.
Okay. This only works if you are, say, a bodybuilder, or maybe you've discovered that you are an anime character. If
That
you,
is very familiar. I think I've seen some Soul Reavers running around with them.
Yep.
well, if it's possible, if you suddenly woke up and you have spiky hair, spindly arms, and are talking about revenging your father, you might have just woken up as an anime character. In that case, this is the blade for you.
Yeah.
This is basically a giant meat cleaver.
Okay,
Jeez, does
so
it work?
it is rather heavy, right?
Yeah, that's why I said you need to be a
So when you
bodybuilder.
start swinging that, you're gonna have to swing and go. Hopefully you get them in one hit because you're not gonna very easily be able to rebound back.
Exactly. That's the thing with most blade weapons, even the samurai, pretty much you're opening it up like this or doing whatever maneuvers. They're kind of good because the one thing about it is unlimited ammo is most of your stamina. But the thing about it is you gotta know how to wield it because if you don't, it's almost just as dangerous to yourself swinging it versus swinging it where you're trying to kill. Unless it's a zombie.
I can see a lot of people in the zombie apocalypse grabbing the closest sharp and pointy object and just
Yeah,
swinging
let me
away
swap
like a bunch
this.
of idiots. Yes, like this, which Pyro almost cut his face off with the other day.
Yes. Now that looks fun, but that takes a lot of training to
This
know.
only works on TV.
If you know what you're doing, you can turn anything into a weapon. You should know that.
Yeah,
If
poke my
any
eye out.
suggestion is, a katana is probably the finest sword weapon you'd want to use. Gavin? This is the secondary one you think about, and this is actually good. A broadsword is not a bad choice. It's lighter
very
than that
good
thing.
point.
Yeah.
It's lighter than that thing. It's excellent at hacking. I mean, he can dismember her and take off the head in about a second and a half.
Yeah,
But
this-
it's
this
not
is-
going to be quick.
No.
That is a quick weapon. That's a slow weapon. This is more medium.
This
and
is-
you would just look silly doing it going, yeah!
But I gotta say,
However,
though,
don't forget too, is with a bladed weapon,
this way.
it does still take upkeep.
Yes.
It takes a little. Now, a lot of the
That's what
training,
my scientific
a lot of
body's like over
training,
here.
you could do on your own, just practicing its balance, get the balance
Like
of the
on a
blade.
tree or a dummy.
Yep.
You know, get the balance of it.
I gotta say this.
Practice with your range, but
Yep.
you also gotta maintain it. You gotta clean it. You gotta sharpen it. After all, what's
So-
a dull sword gonna do for you after a while?
Swords work a little differently than guns. Guns you would just want to shoot, but a sword, where would you want to target on a zombie?
Well, initially the head if you're good at it, but the good part about this is you can disarm
Show
a
us.
zombie.
You don't have to get close, just point. Kind of generally point.
You know, for what? We got a training sword over here.
Yep.
Want to use that instead?
You wanna use a training sword?
Yeah.
Aw, y'all are no
Well, we
fun.
gotta recycle this one. That's why.
Yeah, this is Scythe's birthday. This is Scythe's birthday present.
We don't want
say
to know that.
words.
Because once you got, you can get distance. And then if you have to, you can be.
Knees.
And
Just a flesh
More
wound.
veterans. It's just a flesh wound.
Okay, so I think I would probably run around with a sharp, pointy object. However, not a knife, because the one thing I learned from Resident Evil is it could take 57 stabs to bring down a zombie.
Yeah, but
I don't have 57 stabs in me. I'm gonna go and go.
true. But here's the thing, though. It comes down to, okay, you knock out their eyes. You know, what can you knock off? You know.
There you go.
Yeah, this is not gonna cut it in the zombie apocalypse.
Oh, come here, let's find out.
When you're talking about reach,
Look, too close. Too close. You know, it's not
Hey.
gonna happen.
I understand the want to keep a distance, but once you know your enemy, then it's a little bit easier.
Chris Rachel.
That's nice to meet you. You know, you get up close, but basically you know what the dangerous part is. Ow!
exactly. But then you're looking at fictional weapons. I can tell you this, people. This is a toy. If it was real, it would be awesome. But it's
I
not.
just want you to come at me with that because I'm so hungry.
Okay, so
Yeah, I would
fictional
die if I
weapons.
attack a zombie with this. This is bad. There's
But if
things-
you had a real lightsaber, that would be the ultimate end-all be.
oh my goodness, because they'll like
If
chop
I
like
had
crazy.
a real lightsaber and I was farming you guys.
A lightsaber?
Yes, yes, because I'm starting to lisp a little bit, but actually I'm harmless. I'm totally harmless right now. I would farm you guys. I'd round up the survivors, put you guys all in a camp, make you breathe, and then use the lightsaber to cauterize the wounds, so I could just cut off a little bit at a time, make my food supply last.
Is it sad that I'm really starting to like this zombie?
Yes, it is. It is very
It's
sad.
only 'cause I
morbid.
promised to breed you.
Hey, you're gonna make Scythe jealous.
I will make Scythe jealous.
Why
But
am I
he's
holding a
hiding
pickaxe?
in the dark corners of the moon
don't
base
know,
because he doesn't
how
want to be here.
But I gotta say this though, if it was real, this is pretty much like I wouldn't need a rifle. I wouldn't even need bullets because then it's unlimited energy. I could chop off limbs like crazy. Yeah, this would be the end-all weapon if it was real.
And you would never get caught in the alley because you just cut your way through the wall.
Exactly.
You would never be stuck with a lightsaber.
Unless you
That
came
is the
across Beskar or Cortosis.
ultimate zombie apocalypse weapon.
Yep.
You would never get stuck. You will never run out of ammo. He's right.
That's right.
And it's never stopped. But
I want some
Sidewinder
ammo.
has. These look familiar. Did you steal them from Kratos?
I'm not supposed to talk about that. I
know
got
I'm
a
supposed to
deal.
talk about it, but you need to tell me. Did you steal this from Kratos for real? Because I want that dude to come here so we can beat him. He owes us money. He owes Death a lot of money. He lost that game of checkers.
I was gonna say, why did he owe you anything? How many souls did he send
He
you?
did climb out of hell.
But how many souls did he send back to hell?
A lot.
That it wasn't even their time.
No.
All right, so back up. How would you use these in a zombie apocalypse?
Well, either up close, as
like a
they
17
are,
or 17.
but as two weapons, you can basically be like that.
Getting tied
Or-
in your chain there,
Get
buddy.
tied up in the
I
chain.
like that. I like that more and more.
Oh, I'm backing up. Woo! So, throwing weapons.
Well,
You
is
can
it,
throw sharp, pointy objects like that, yes.
you got a chain, so it's not like you're throwing your knife and then losing the knife
Like
afterwards.
this. I throw this, I've got one shot, and I'm not going to get it back, because
I can tell you this though, because
Chain.
Watch. This is the blades of chaos. See, they're that easily broken.
yeah, they're easily fixed. So, throwing stuff.
I would say this because you look at medieval weapons like I want to say,
Oh, I like this.
I want to say the
I like this
mace.
pickaxe.
A mace. And I'm
I
thinking.
like your brains.
Yeah. Thank you, Death.
I've had one of these before. I like this one. This feels good.
And so pretty much, yeah, you like Morningstar. Like you got a whole bunch of medieval weapons. So if it was me, I'll be hitting up all the freaking museums because that's where all the good weapons are going to be.
You know
at.
what those museums have? Cannons.
Exactly.
Yes.
Thank
You can load a cannon with nails and shit, and you just go.
All right, so now we have a pickaxe.
I don't know why I got a pickaxe.
Why is he holding I want you two to describe. Well, this would kind of be a blunt object.
No, it has a point
Yeah.
and a.
But I would
Flat
picture that
end.
being more of a blunt object. It's not like poke and run. It's more like swing.
Yeah, but it's also it's not really a swing and hit. It's kind of like a long sword
Yeah.
because it is kind of heavy. You do got to like
Then, bam.
you do got to build into the swing.
See, I think that's the problem. A lot of these games and movies and books have made zombie hunting look really badass. I mean, you got the hero just going to town, and can you see the most of us doing that? I mean,
Yeah.
Pyro, oh, I'm beating the ankle. Damn.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's a sledgehammer.
Yeah.
Well, and then I'll pull
Got
up
the shovel.
Like I said about the sledgehammer, it's kind of cool, but the thing about it is, yeah, it's mostly you swing, you're committing to wherever you're gonna hit.
Yeah.
And you got opening, so if you better hope there's not a zombie.
You probably
come
need
at
to incorporate some footwork.
Actually,
in that,
I saw a movie there, Dead Season. The main guy in there made pretty good use of the sledgehammer, and basically he didn't do it with swinging action. I'll trade you. He basically came up to him and basically was like that. He didn't even really try to finish them off. He mostly there as a
It was battering ram, in other words, right?
yeah, but he kept it close and for control. And then if he had to, especially when he knocked him down, then he could do it quick, like that,
Cool job.
or even just like
You know,
that.
I could agree with that because that's got a really heavy head, and that would be a good thing to just hit him in the jaw,
And that's pretty much doing most of the
why
movement.
are we using me as a zombie?
hit them in the jaw, head back.
'Cause of
that. oh, no, zombie. I'm not coming much closer.
Hey, Joe,
Back here.
something else you can probably do
Yes, Des.
is go into a teammate type of thing. With
Well, okay.
Yeah, teamwork. Teamwork is key
We
to
will
the zombie
never be alone in the
apocalypse.
zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
If you are alone, you're an idiot.
But I
Yes.
mean, if you use a sledgehammer
idiot.
first and go first with that and commit,
Well,
the second person comes in and goes
The
behind
same
you.
movie was like that because the chick had a machete. So basically, they were both just barreling through, and then sometimes the zombie's there, she'd come back and slash that with this
Yeah.
machete.
Guys, we have a call again.
Hey, we have a caller again. Let's take the call. Can you come through?
We're waiting in anticipation.
Hello, caller.
Hello.
I'll be right back. Let me go again.
All right, but yeah,
Cue the good news.
That kind of brings us to our next topic is teamwork. Gotta work as a team, especially if one guy with a giant heavy weapon. You need to be watching his back with something smaller and lighter.
Yep.
And if you're one of those people out there that forms a squad of people and goes around killing people that are survivors, you're just a massive dick.
Yeah.
Sorry, but if you go out and you kill somebody else that's trying to survive, and
Between
you
the,
steal his stuff, you're just no.
between the
Not a good
pickaxe
not a
and
very
the
good
shovel,
person.
between the pickaxe and the shovel, I'd go with the shovel just because it's a little bit smoother. This one's like an axe or like that. All the weight's at one end, and you kind of stuck with swinging, so you don't want to practice with that one. But
You
the
know what's
shovel,
another good thing about the shovel?
If I could trade with you,
Fine.
it's almost called the same corporation. Pretty much now you can push back two zombies and poke them while we're done with it. So it's not really total loss.
Yeah, good thing
Mostly
with the
a
shovel.
poker.
Once you kill the zombie, bury the body.
He also said that
honestly, if you sharpen it a bit, you kind of turn it from a bludgeoning to sometimes a slicing one. So you
Yep.
get next.
Yep.
Hey, good job.
We don't see anything.
Yeah, we're ready.
And the thing about it, I look at it this way.
Heard a voice.
Caller, can you hear us?
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, we can hear you. All right.
You have bad reception, but I was just wondering about the chancla, man.
The what?
The
The
chancla.
chancla.
The Hispanic things is always going to be dead on. The chancla.
Oh, those things. I don't know what those are.
I would say this. It pretty much, it'll probably disorient them, maybe. But that's about it.
I don't know. Have you seen some of these heels? You throw it, you get that good thing right, the heel right in the eye.
But now I got zombie with the heel doesn't bring it right back.
Well, they can't see in this side, so you'd be on
They
the
don't
blind
really
side.
need sight to see. They can also smell you.
Well, if you're clean like
You,
most
yeah,
of us.
But you got to remember, a chancla for a living is mostly, hey, pay attention to what you're doing, you're doing wrong.
Hey,
And zombies not going to care about that.
And if you're wearing heels in the apocalypse, you're just.
What you could do is do the two chanclas with the chain between the two, like those two knife things.
Yeah.
Oh, I never thought about that. Good idea, caller.
The chanclas. You have to put shoes in either end, and there you go. That might be the second most unstoppable zombie apocalypse weapon behind the
I
lightsaber.
would love to see that become a regular zombie apocalypse weapon because
Oh, who threw a shoe at me?
yeah, that's just tenderizing my meat, dude.
Okay, thank you, Colin. That was awesome. So, what you guys talk about teamwork?
Gotta be in the teamwork. Ah! You gotta have teamwork.
Oh my, she's starting to get a little feisty here.
I don't know what you're talking. I feel fine. You know, tomorrow I've got to go into work. It's going to be great.
Oh, great.
You
Patient
want
zero.
other ones that work too is axes. Axes and like saber weapons
Yep.
are awesome.
Don't forget missiles, as long as they're rocket
We
launchers.
ain't hit missiles yet.
Like sickles.
I'm talking about missiles now.
Just
I like missiles.
like I would distract her, and you would come in and boom! There goes her legs.
Or if I had a rocket launcher,
Is that-
explode.
Did you not throw a missile at our zombie? Oh, what did I tell you? We can't have
It's
thing
not
armed.
Look,
We don't know that with you around.
Stinger missiles are good. I bought it as an example. But this is only if you manage to like get into a military armory or something and you actually know what you're doing.
we
Because
on a
guess
moon
what?
base?
This thing isn't
We come
armed.
down to Earth to do the show. On the moon base, though, we have all sorts of stuff in our warehouse, which is what will lead to next, the most fantastical weapons that don't exist but would be cool to have in a zombie apocalypse.
Actually, before we go to that, I want to say a weapon that we don't need in a zombie apocalypse. Though it sounds cool, it sounds awesome, the flamethrower.
Okay, no.
What?
He has
I-
a valid reason
I have
for
a valid
this.
point. A flamethrower will burn flesh, and if you're a living body, you're going to be screaming in agony and trying to put it out. If you're a zombie, you can't really feel it, so instead of a regular zombie coming at you, you have a zombie that's on fire
Coming at you. Yeah, which is very, very bad. You don't want that.
Not to mention it catches everything else on fire.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
so
I would say that's only good
This moment
practicality
you were just-
if there's fuel involved.
Ooh, you're gonna garden me.
you sure will. You have no idea.
Because I would say this.
I have seen this dismember an entire zombie. Just it.
That was Bob, and he was stupid before.
And I would say this though, it's not too bad of a weapon. Because think about it. It takes ligaments and zombified muscle to move them. You burn them to a crisp, that goes away.
But what happens when you start getting the zombie ashes and you breathe them in? Is that contamination?
Yeah, then you probably need a mask or a helmet or something like that to help out with that. So
Not to mention flamethrowers are really, really heavy.
yeah. So
So you're
And-
saying that
And
if
if
one
there
of
is
us
some
dies
guy
in a
out there
lake,
that's a huge dick
all
and has a
of
rifle,
you
he's going to
Yes.
shoot you.
become
He's
zombies.
going
I
to blow
mean,
you up.
we totally have to cordon off the water because they would just walk into the water and decompose and we drink it. And,
yeah.
by the next day, no, not happening.
Yep.
He also has now grabbed the most dangerous weapon known to man.
Frying pan.
Frying pan.
Explain this one to me.
Well, I'd rather have Matilda if she was here. She actually did the research
Matilda
on
is
it.
here, but she's not mic'd up, so she'll have to talk loud. Matilda, come here. Come here.
You
Sidewinder has commanded that our assassin robot just demonstrate the frying pan.
First,
Uh-oh.
I have a mission.
I can do this all day.
I need to deliver Gavin to the zombie.
Oh, no.
Don't make me
Standing
get
over
the
here.
eggs.
Okay.
Do not make me get the eggs.
Someone threw an axe at me. No.
You're supposed to catch it.
All right, talk loud and tell us why the frying pan is so important.
It's not really so important. It's just that the cast iron skillet delivers
All right.
80 psi, which is enough to smash your skull and your brain and mush everything in your head.
That sounds
What about
very
assassins?
scientific.
They're awesome, aren't they?
Yeah, the regular frying pans, that only gets you about 40 psi. Your iron skillets, that gets you about 80.
And this weakling.
Bring out your
This
dead.
one seems much better.
Yes, it does.
The plus side of these is almost every household has one. So it's like one of the first weapons you can go and grab. And
You go back to camera now, Matilda. Thank you. Ooh, she's starting to scream. All right, she's getting close.
Yeah,
She was
'cause
trying- I told you guys she was a zombie. She
No,
tried to say she
no.
was just walking around.
Not a zombie. I just had a long day at work and I fell down the stairs.
You said that
I
earlier.
said that earlier. I believe in that.
The long stairs, long stairs. They go. It was a stairway to heaven. Ah, I saw a light.
So you fell up?
always
Yes.
The light was here. Sorry, you shouldn't go towards the light.
always more improvisable weapons, stuff you can get in your trunk of your car.
Or somebody else's.
Crowbars are good to have in the trunk of your car just in case you need to go rob
No,
something.
that one that's a big cross, the plus sign one, just flip it around and yeah,
Yeah.
like Ninja Star, a really big Ninja Star.
You mean the tire iron that looks like a star?
Yeah, it's like a cross.
You-
I just noticed the crossy things. Fire car moves, so I know it has wheels and it goes. So let's talk about some fantastical weapons that don't really exist but could be a lot of fun. Yes. Web shooters from Spider-Man and Iron Man's repulsor.
Don't ask me how I got a hold of this. And
I see
okay,
you
it's-
programmed it.
it was came that way. I'm working on it.
Yeah, Sidewinder brings plenty of fun things when he comes back.
Just hey, if we have anyone in black suits come over here, we're not here.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
not. We'll just keep the door locked. So, web shooter. We all know the web shooter from Spider-Man. Okay.
Yeah.
That would basically be like a deterrent to tangle them up. I
While
mean,
somebody else
Shoot
finished
the
them off.
mouth.
Yeah, you could do the mouth, but Granted, this one's not exactly working efficiently,
That's-
but
yeah, it's not-
you spray, they get stuck, and you have what 2 hours before Spider-Man's web shooters dissolve.
Yeah, especially how far how many you get too.
So then we also have Iron Man's repulsor. Okay, 1 energy beam, half the body gone. Okay, so
Or knocked down.
And if we needed to, they always got missiles too.
we're not poking anybody's eyes out with missiles today.
I tried earlier.
We did try earlier. But, so, a good combo. The Avengers could web, blow apart, and if they survive...
Spider-Man's not part of the Avengers.
He is now.
Yes, he's been in and out of the Avengers before.
Yeah.
He's in the Avengers now.
Yeah, so, the Avengers would be an awesome team up to
Man, I
survive
really
the zombie
catch up on
apocalypse.
Marvel
You got
then.
Thor's hammer.
Yeah.
Boom.
You have seen
Or-
the Marvel zombie.
Yes,
Okay.
I have seen the Marvel Zombies.
Yeah.
Granted, now one's on fight as
Talking-
well.
Yeah.
Iron Man's repulsor. Awesome. What else do we have that's a totally fantastical weapon?
Oh, I left the shield behind.
Oh,
The
Captain
shield would
America's
make
shield would be
that
awesome.
I mean, he'd just be towing around. You like get 6 zombies decapitated. Just.
Yep.
And be done. You'd be screwed if superheroes were a real zombie. You'd be so screwed.
You know, I think Tony Stark would just have me in a lab studying me, carefully studying me.
You're
with
not
sexy,
machine- you're-
sexy brain.
Yeah, but no.
He said sexy brain.
Maybe Reed would do it. You're not technology, so
Sexy brains wearing the
Stark
pom-pom.
wouldn't have you.
Yeah, Reed. I can see Reed doing it.
All right, what else do we have that's fantastical? You brought up the garden trowel. Why that?
Because I saw someone zombie got dismembered with it.
By all means, go. Okay, where was it? Where was it dismembered?
Where? In what movie?
Yeah.
Cabin in the Woods.
Oh, Cabin in the Woods, awesome freaking movie. Explains
Yes.
every horror movie cliche ever. And yes, very effective. But if we were in the movies.
I will pose, you to describe.
All right. Steampunk weaponry. We saw this last week on Steampunk 101 when Chris Rachel wasn't falling down the stairs as a zombie.
Oh, we get a chance. We want to describe this one. It's a fantastic weapon.
So,
You're not in the.
You might want to step away from her.
Excuse me.
okay, so we have, you could make your own weapons. This is a railgun.
Yes.
How effective would this be in a zombie apocalypse?
Again, we go back to that teamwork thing because you gotta charge up your railgun, but this is one of those like this would be the friend that you have up on the rooftop while you're down there doing the melee attacks, and then you just kind of line them up, get about 5 or 6 zombies in a row, and
Now, let's talk real honest. I don't think the zombies are going to just line up.
They might.
no, they
If they're
do.
chasing you.
What are they doing in the Congo? I mean, no, not happening. They're all over the place. So,
Right, but then if you add civet lanes of fire, especially if you got someone smart down there leading them into
have you not met this group? We'll be running around in circles. They'll be everywhere.
someone that knows the zombies that would lure them in, or we send someone out there that doesn't know what they're doing and just let them chase them until they group enough together into a narrow area that you just shoot.
Or
I
say,
like
"Power
that
duck."
plan.
That's also missile.
Just send someone out there.
Missile!
Me, I'll go run out there. And I'll just run.
Yeah, but
Zombie
then
chase me.
you
That's
go
what
go
I
go
like.
into a narrow area where they all get like bottlenecked in, and then one bazooka missile later.
Ow! He got missile burn on his face. Okay,
That really hurt.
Green Lantern powering.
Well, you
How,
don't have a real power.
how couldn't he? You know,
If the zombies are ugly yellow,
Yeah, then
because they've got
the
jaundice
yellow
flesh or
impurity doesn't
whatever,
affect the berries anymore.
their faces are falling off and they're yellow pussy, would a Green Lantern ring be effective?
They're not. The Green Lanterns don't have the yellow impurity anymore. That ended a while ago.
Okay, sorry.
Well,
So-
so up to date.
This would be up on the rank of lightsaber.
You want
Bam,
to
bam, bam, done.
you want to take my power battery and you
What
don't
about
even know how it works
swords?
anymore.
No, because you hid the power battery from me.
I have to.
He's afraid of what I'm going to do with this thing.
Yeah, you need to recharge that, but you can't recharge it, can
And
you?
he hid it from me.
You just go out and buy a new one.
That's not the same. All right, what else do we have?
Like $500.
I got Death's scythe here.
Death's Scythe.
Now I gotta ask, can this actually? What can this do to a zombie? I mean, it's already dead.
If I would be able to allow me on the camera, but
Okay, Death, explain. How
hold
does
on, I'll
this
get
take
that.
care of the dead? No, Death's not coming out here.
okay, leg sweep. Leg
sweep?
sweep them. That's all you do.
But it's a scythe of death and it kills people.
Well, what happens if I
No,
stab
I'm
a
just
zombie
saying
with
a
this?
regular scythe, even. I'm not saying this is like the personal
But
death
your
scythe.
personal scythe
My
in the
personal
zombie
scythe, I would
apocalypse,
go for the head or go for the body. I don't
would
care.
it work on things that are already dead?
Can you kill an undead thing with this?
Not
You're like
fully,
Carl.
but at a half chance.
So basically,
It's a
you would
50-50.
attack them and it would kind
A
of
half
like
chance?
regrow.
I'm the kid.
It could. I mean, there's a psychological.
The kid that sits there and pokes the zombie with a stick.
Hey, you know, I think I would poke it with a stick.
Bro, listen!
That's just your practice scythe,
I
man.
don't care. She's still broken.
You know I don't let you bring out the real one.
Yes, you did.
So, fantastic weapons. What
Get
was
with
the deal
me
with the
after
shovel?
this. I know where it is.
Finally, I'll get him back.
All right. Damn, Sidewinder, you're quick. Okay, the shovel. What was the deal with the shovel? Why did you bring that one out?
Because you
Because it's not an improvised weapon, it's something that you can find. I mean, how you can go into Home Depot and get it.
Yep.
I find it the more versatile of them. While the sledgehammer and the pick are front heavy, so you mentioned about the either swinging or you're ramming with it, this is more balanced. You know.
You know what I
You've
just
also got a
realized?
handle, so you can get some range. If you want to get fancy. You
But
can.
There's two
smack-
different types of shovel. This one has the point end, which would be good. The
Yes.
other one has the flat end. I don't think that'd be very good.
If you're getting attacked by zombies in Wisconsin, no, your shovels aren't going to do you much good. Well, I don't know. You get
can
those,
sharpen
remember
the
those
edge.
old, hey,
What's
remember
different
those
between-
old ones, those aluminum ones? They were aluminum and they went straight up. I mean, if you sharpen the edge of that, that'd be.
But what's the difference between Wisconsin zombies and all the other zombies?
It's Wisconsin.
They're made of cheese. Cheese heads. I just realized we're missing something.
What?
Like a plank of wood with nails.
Like a baseball bat with nails and plank of wood with nails.
Yeah.
How would those work?
Well, basically, it'd be like smacking them with a. The only problem I see with that is it's basically like taking a spike bat. I'm going to use this as an example, okay? The only problem I see with it is you got spikes in it. You got about a, what'd you say, a 20, 30% chance, Larry?
Yeah.
About 30% chance that at one point when you do the whole spiked bat into skull, it's going to stick.
Yeah.
And then you can be like this in the horde.
Go ahead, demonstrate.
You're going to be like
But true.
this, and then you'll be like, well, the other zombies are coming up.
Horrible battle,
But here's the thing, though.
Hey,
It's kind of good, kind of bad.
Pyro, think fast.
Show
Pip boy, Pip boy, say what?
Ropes are coming a little undone there.
Well, we're almost out of time, so we might have to run here really quick. And
I'm gonna say this though.
Here's a rock.
Going back to the plank with the nails in it, or even a bat, I would say the plank would be better because if you're smart enough to pretty much go full force, you smack them in front of their face. Now you just block a piece of wood between you
They
and
would
yourself.
look really silly though.
But it doesn't matter. It's practical.
It's really good if you get one of those really long planks of wood, you put a nail in the middle of it, and you just
Let me see
slam it
something.
on their head like that.
Yep. Let me see
So
something.
that way they can't walk through doors.
So equivalent would be like pretty much smack. Now they can't bite you, which is perfect.
But they can still claw and they have their flesh under the claws. You can still get contaminated.
True, but it stops one less weapon from attacking
Are
you.
you actually suggesting that people go to like hotels and nail Gideon Bibles onto the front of all zombies' faces?
Well, that'd be hilarious.
That'd be kinda cool, too.
Zombie apocalypse comes up.
It's like,
So,
There could be worse ideas.
how do you get contaminated by a zombie?
Come here and I'll show you.
Biting,
fluids.
fluids.
Or it could already be a virus, and it only needs you to die first.
You could die. What about like the ashing from the burning? Could that happen?
We don't. I've never heard of that happening.
We should
but
test that.
No.
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 Modern Spectre, no. We're
No.
not burning zombies
No.
anywhere. He's
Not
not
him.
allowed to.
Not testing.
I haven't got a message yet, so I guess it's going to be fine.
It doesn't
You turned your
matter.
cell phone off.
Okay.
All right, I did.
So get
I
back
have
on
to go to
topic.
work tomorrow no matter whether I'm alive or dead. Seriously, guys.
Most employers don't
gotta
care
work
either
anyways.
way, right?
So, inhaling ashes. And what about them getting on the water supply?
Well, it could
Definitely in the water supply.
be. It varies because for we know when it hits, it could be one of the viruses. Either one, it have to be a virus, you have to be dead, or literally it could be like I said, if it gets
What if it's
contaminated,
not a parasite?
it'll
What if-
activate
what if-
until
what
you
if it's
die.
a parasite?
Yeah, or even a parasite. Yeah, there's so many ways the zombie could.
Oh, we have a
get
phone
hit.
call.
Hello?
Phone caller, can you hear us? Man, we're just having all sorts of issues today.
I
Damn
keep
gremlins.
telling you, you keep bringing him.
Do we have a zombie gremlin?
No,
Did you
not
get
yet.
a zombie gremlin?
Not yet.
You sure?
Don't give him ideas.
Caller?
Zombie minion.
Hang up.
No
They
problem.
didn't want to speak to you.
Ow.
So Like I said, it
So you
bears.
guys, you don't need to worry about zombies or people that fall downstairs or anything like that, because really it's a non-issue. 20 years, long as you're sealed in a hermetic dome or whatever, bodies rot. Once it's rotted away, I mean, maggots, 6 months at most, not going to be shambling around. Body out in the desert just turns into leather.
However, what about it seeping into the ecosystem and starting to grow on the plants? Because plants don't just die. And
Well-
now all of a sudden you're eating carrots that are out of zombie carcasses.
Well, then you pretty much got that humans go away,
Zombie
zombies come and take over the world, so it's pretty much.
Oh, we'd all be screwed if zombies took over the world. Nothing would happen.
Yeah, but they'll die because they run out of food.
What if zombies evolve?
Like in Resident Evil. What if they start getting all smart and running and learning how to talk? And
You're
Oh
also,
my
you're also
goodness.
presuming that whatever the virus, pathogen, whatever could be compatible with vegetable life versus.
Yeah, I mean,
Animal
HIV
life.
can't affect a carrot.
that we know of.
The point is, who here is a zombie virus expert?
I'm not an expert on the
No, I
virus.
mean
I'm just
science
protecting.
side. He's an expert in kill. You are not an expert. You did
He's
not.
a mad scientist.
You did not take
Somebody said-
zombieology.
Hey, Sidewinder, here's the main question. Can zombies reproduce?
Can zombies reproduce? No, we're not going to necrophilia deaths. Well, I told you, we're
No.
not going to necrophilia.
Only if
You
you
are not allowed to
manually
talk about
control
necrophilia,
all
'cause
of
you're
it the
already
whole
dead.
time.
Shut up, Death. I have to put up with this. He's my constant shadow.
You know what happens when he leaves? You start crying like a little girl, eating ice cream on a couch.
I seriously don't think it's a long-term problem at all. For one thing, what actually gets spread by biting other than my love? Rabies. That's about it. And you know what rabies is? Almost extinct. Because it's really hard to spread something by biting. We've got I mean, come on. I haven't been able to get through his leather jacket all night long here. And God knows I've been trying.
You bit my pit boy.
So you have a zombie pit boy now.
Lovely.
The real point is,
Seems to be
it's going to be
fine.
harder to spread than people are giving credit for. And even if you do, like, say you have that Wisconsin zombie that you mentioned.
It's made of cheese.
Well, no, but you're up there in the cold and the ice and whatnot. You know what we call dead people we find in ice? Otzian. We put them in a museum.
You're
Easy
not so
targets.
smart for a zombie.
You know, that's why I keep telling you I'm fine. Go ahead and untie me. Really, I fell down some stairs.
Although,
is an animal.
also, but she's might be smart for a zombie, but she's giving way more credit to most of the population than I think is due.
Yeah. But Shanae's got a point though. Going up to the more cold it is, more it's hard for them to move. I'll be on the first trip heading towards
Have you
Alaska.
not seen those freaking, like, what was it? The German zombies, Dead Snow?
That was
They
a
weren't
horrible movie.
frozen.
That was a horrible movie.
But they weren't frozen.
Yeah, but you're looking at
If
actual.
you're moving, you're not going to get frozen. Even shambling, you're constantly moving, you're not going to freeze. You freeze if you don't move.
Yeah, but what about the ones that just sit there waiting for somebody to come by?
Well, they're idiot zombies. They're bound to just weep then out the herd
More
anyways.
brains for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
She's talking
You
an
wanna
awful lot about
take
brains.
this one
so
out?
I think she probably is a zombie.
So,
You want-
I'm not. I'm
Talking
fine.
about brains. You're either a zombie or a
That's-
cannibal.
we're out of time.
So
That
is
was
she
our first
apparently.
Halloween show, How to Survive the Zombie Apocalypse. I hope you learned something. I know we did. We
Yeah.
tried our best to show you how to survive. Next week, I think next week's topic is we're going to talk about urban legends and all sorts of fun things like that because we love Halloween. We have Halloween posts coming up on the site all month. 31 crafts of Halloween, all sorts of fun things. And I want to thank our zombie for being tied up. And I think we'll just leave her here when we're done. Anyone
No,
have
we gotta
any
clean her
opposition
up.
to that?
We can't leave her. We
you
gotta
said-
clean her up.
No,
Yeah,
we
we
can
can
leave
put a
her.
cleaning crew to
Don't
take care
worry
of her.
about it. I'll take care of her.
Okay.
No, Dad. We're not talking about necrophilia again. You are not going to take care of her.
Oh, but it's so much.
But tell them to do something with him. Don't. Okay, she's
I
just.
have nothing to do with that.
Okay, so
Touching it.
sorry about the technical issues. If you called, you can comment on the website. This will be up Thursday. You can comment on there. Let us know. You can always be in our studio audience. You
He's
can,
having
look at
fun.
those two. They're like making out back there. What? Do we have a caller right now? We're almost out of time.
Yes.
Hi.
So call her.
We're almost out of time, so make it quick.
Hello?
Hello?
You on there?
Hello? Hey, can zombies die if they watch any kind of horrible movies?
I would hope so. Yeah. We can test that. We're going to take her to see horrible movies and see if she dies.
We're gonna take
Yes, you like it. Make her watch Twilight. That'd be
Yes!
Oh God, just let death happen,
Like,
okay?
That's a good
You're blocking her.
one. Bad movies would probably
was
kill them
meaning
for sure.
to.
Twilight.
Let's find out.
Kill any zombies. So, thank you for calling, caller. You can be in our studio audience. You can book your seats. They're always free. Starting in November, we go to Saturday, so it'll be so much better. We'll be Saturday afternoons. Thank you guys for bringing out your weapons. Let's sneak them out before the cops see us again. And no, you guys play the weapons outside, make the cops come.
Oh God!
You can take pyro all you want. Okay, so what we're doing with that. Thank you guys for watching. And we've got 20 seconds left. Thank you. I don't know what to say to these already. Next week, urban legends. Fact or faked or fixed, whatever the words are.
Fact or
I
fiction?
can't think.
Fact or fiction?
So that's it. You get me away from the zombie.
People, be safe. Be zombie safe.
Credits now. There we go.
Awesome.